All right, shalom, most high in Christ. Bless, happy Sabbath to everybody tuning in across the globe. All praises to the most high in Christ. We made it to another Sabbath. We made it to another Sabbath. There's a lot of things happening in the world. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it like this. People are dying left and right. All right. And you have to really examine the words of old folks. Remember when you was growing up, a lot of old people say, oh, baby, that come in threes. Oh, yeah. They understood some small inkling that, wait a minute, there's some type of spirit around killing folks. And if you never heard that before, shame on you, because that means you probably was just somewhere, you know what I'm saying, not paying attention to the old folks. And that's the thing that's you have to cherish right now. The older people that have been with us and everything else, they've seen a lot of things. You have to pull from what their knowledge is. Even though they've been in the world, they've been sitting down in darkness, all kind of stuff. And now that your spirit opens up, you should start to kind of recall some of the things they were saying. Like, wait a minute, where did that statement come from? Tonight's topic, yeah, put it up there for him. It's easy. The angel of death. The angel of death. Beware of your actions. The angel of death. Beware of your actions. A lot of people is caught up in so many different things. Primarily when you look, we got some clips for y'all tonight, but primarily when you look at the climate of the world, not just to see beforehand, we could say, yeah, Babylon the Great, America, the end. Yes, but if you think about the climate of the world, for you folks that don't understand, there's a different mentality happening all over the earth. Okay, it's just different. And you have to understand where the spirit is coming from and where all these uprisings. People are dying everywhere, from the Philippines to Russia, Africa, all right, South America, Mexico, all right, so, to name a few places. And that's because a lot of folks is holding on to the ideology of America. Let's just, for real, the mentality here has brainwashed a lot of people into hating their own nation. You got in the military, you got all nations in the military. So when they dropped, it's showing y'all something. They was mad. Yeah, they holding on to it. But when they were mad, because now what's happening is unmarked vans, vehicles, is just pulling up, snatching people. Unmarked vans pull up, people jump out in military, which looks like they're in military gear, and they snatching people. People don't know who's who, what's going on, but that's everybody out there doing Black Lives Matter, thinking that the political agenda is going to work, and it's not. It's not. All right. America handles political oppositions in other countries. They know how to handle this. They're going to let people do, all the little people who are pulling up an uprising and everything, they're going to let them die right out. Yep. All right. So if you get caught up in the factions of the emotions, everything that's happening now, you could lose your life because there's a spirit of death just out. Now, we know that it's been hitting us for as long as we were born in 2,000 centuries, 2,000 years plus before that. But now people are being entangled in what we're trying to get in our plight, right, and getting killed too. Right. So let's open up with the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 9. You folks, make sure you have a 1611 King James Bible. Make sure you're taking notes. All right. The Bible is a true book. We go to the Bible because the Bible adds stability and security in times that are unstable because to those who trust in the Most High. The reason why you would be unstable and you are all over the place is because you don't trust in the Most High. Your mind can go anywhere, and that's why it has to be stayed on the Most High, period. All right? You know, the old folks said, keep your mind on Jesus. Yeah, okay. But when that means keep your mind, mean focus on how he said to live. We're not doing that as a people. All right? And when I say as a people, I mean you so-called blacks and you so-called Hispanics whose fathers are of Negroid and Indian descent, the biblical Israelites who are oppressed, and not only that, who are so much poisoned in the mind that it's not even funny. But that's the system. You're in a construct. Mm-hmm. You're in a system. Mm-hmm. So you have to focus on the words of the Most High.
That's right.
Now, Proverbs 29 and verse 9. Let's go right there.
Shalom, Most High Christ. Bless. Happy Sabbath. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man.
Boy, we've done that a lot. If a wise man contended with a foolish man, come on.
Whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest.
There's no rest. So you got men on the streets telling the truth, trying to warn our people. There's no rest because a lot of people in the earth right now are foolish. They believe that they can operate on their own reconnaissance. They don't believe that the Most High has everything, a roadmap for everything. They think that it's accidents.
Right.
They think that such thing as accidents. They think it's such things as, you know, oh, I'm going to do this and there's no consequences. You sadly mistaken. Read the next verse.
Verse 10. The bloodthirsty hate the upright.
And the bloodthirsty hate the upright. So, sure, you are in your right order saying what y'all did to George Floyd and everybody else before that is wrong. You are righteous for saying that because you've seen it.
Right.
But you don't realize you're dealing with the bloodthirsty. They hate anybody who's telling truth or speaking things that are upright. The bloodthirsty hate the upright. Come on.
But the just
come on.
Seek his soul.
But the just would seek his soul, meaning you would understand situations and why somebody would be in the way that they are.
Right.
You would understand it. Let's go to the book of Job, chapter 27. Job, chapter 27. Not too long tonight, folks. Bear with us. We're gonna touch some things, but this is a real long topic when you start dealing with the angel of death. Some of y'all may not understand who the angel of death is. All right? But let's read. Job 27 and 11.
The book of Job, chapter 27 and verse 11.